I wonder how time concepts like years apply to time travelers like these people.
A few weeks after we freed Regrets from Brian's facility, me and Erica agreed to have him help with helping the clones from Brian's facility escape. He joined alongside what was simply known as the Reformist Group that sprung from some of Brian's own workforce in his facility, led by this timeline's version of Alyssa and a man by the name of Riley Andrews. There he would be able to help with the rebellion from the clones and the rebel scientists. It's been a couple of years now, and we have not heard much from him after a while. He had either gone dark or was killed off during the Great Escape. Regardless of that, he managed to did his part as soon enough. Various clones of those four girls would start appearing in multiple alternate realities. Honestly, I thought those girls were just parallel versions of them, but to think they were all just clones of the same four girls that Brian had cloned off of really bothered me a lot. Nonetheless, destiny and fate itself seems to still be moving as intended. As for our anomaly that we never found, guess it was most likely blue poison, as I've eventually lost trace of the signature after we found her in that cryopod. Speaking of blue poison, Erica decided to take care of her herself, as she feels it's her responsibility to make sure she doesn't cause harm or be a danger to everyone. Despite being infected with oropathy, she still decided to let her stay in this new world we decided to stick around in. She's not exactly human to begin with, and why Erica thought it was a good idea to have her stay around here instead of some other world she could easily fit in, like Remnant, I will never know. Regardless of the issue, as long as blue poison doesn't actually infect anyone with oropathy, I'm not really bothered by it. Sometime later, Erica had contacted me from where I'm currently hiding at. It's quite unlike her to even try and reach out to me. Normally I'm the one who usually reaches out to people, but this time it's her now. Curious about why she wanted to reach out to me personally, I decided to play along and see what she has to say. I went to meet her at a remote roof on top of a building she herself picked as our little meeting place. I'm glad you could make it, Kurumi. Well, seeing as you reached out to me, I got rather curious. Normally I'm the one reaching out first. So seeing you do it, rather than me, got me completely curious as to why exactly, which is exactly what I just went over in my monologue. Either way, what exactly is it that you want to talk to me about? I just wanted to check up on you, that's all. Been really calm these past few years now since we agreed to let Regrets join that reformist group and help with the rebellion. That is indeed true. It's been really quiet for a while now. But then again, it's just the calm before the storm. Not that it would matter, as things would eventually start getting active again soon. But I am pretty sure that isn't what you're really wanting to talk with me, don't you? I just sigh. What did she tell you about me? Guess you would know, huh? Of course you'd know. From one person with time powers to another. Of course. What Stacy knows, I would know too. What gets me is why it took for you this long to actually bring it up. Because unlike you, I'm not some cold-blooded murderer who gets off at killing anything in front of me.
Oh no, sorry. Not in front of me, in front me.
I'm not like you, Kurumi. Stacy told me about how you went about and messed up Satoshi and Johan bad enough to the point where you almost killed them with that spacequake. If they ever died back there, You're one to talk, Erica. Need I remind you whose fault it was we're in this mess together in the first place? Whose fault it was? It's your fault to begin with. If you never messed around and had Hallie killed off like that easily, we wouldn't be here.
Oop, I clicked out.
We've only gotten so lucky that the whole reboot became a success. Worst case scenario, the Haka would be right in our ass right now, and I'd have to ask the Time Celestial to chew us out of that thing's target list. Whatever, Kurumi. I'm only bringing this up because this timeline's version of Hallie is here with us now. And as much as I am in guilt of being the one responsible to have killed him off, I'm going to make up for it. Unlike you, who's got more blood in your hands than you can even try to redeem yourself from it. So buzz off or whatever.
You invited her here.
Go swoon over Shino or on the other spirits or something. I don't care which. Then maybe I will. Erica glares at me before leaving me alone up in the rooftop. After she had left, the heated discussion got me so furious that I fired off several rounds at the wall before putting my gun down. Oh, Erica, if only you knew. If only you knew what the key does to me. If only you knew how much I needed the time again to continue my true mission to begin with. Maybe you'd understand.
Back in the present, what is even the present at this point?
And I guess that's all there is to it now since we last left off. Those adventures were definitely quite interesting. But besides that, things are starting to finally come into play here again now as a few. Once we're done here, we'll head on over back to Tengu City. Of course, we still need to finish our job there with Shido so we can find and kill the Spirit of Origin. What if... Oh?
Kurumi has got struck by someone walking behind her. She turns around to look at the approaching stranger. Didn't we already see this at the end of, the main story, and then it was like, here, have some side stories? Why is this in here twice? Don't copy-paste your scenes, my guys.
My. It's been a while. Eliza Branwen.
Yeah, this one is just like a humongous rolling ball of references to things the author's into that you don't necessarily have any frame of reference for. This is the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Fiend. So that's the end of the side story then? What is that? Okay. It closed automatically. Well, boy, am I glad we dropped a save on that side stories menu so we can get back to it. I'm gonna take a drink. While it's loading. I don't normally have a drink while I'm recording DDLC, but today I didn't quite finish in time, so I had to. Alright, load the game. Back to page 1. Pick up this guy. Blue's side story. Poison Kiss. You've chosen Blue's side story. Poison Kiss. Yes, that is what the option said when I clicked it. So I'm assuming we're Blue. What voice did I give? She had kind of like a higher pitched voice, and it was sort of light, sort of.
The sound of an alarm is seemingly going off. At the same time, someone seems to be running away in quite a hurry.
Freeze, said a female voice. I clicked out again. Oopsies.
The sound of an armed pistol is heard as more people seem to have surrounded the running person, causing them to stop. Who are you, and how did you get inside Rhodes Island Landship? I'm sorry. Wait, stop.
What do you think you're doing?
Burying us all time, or no, buying us all time.
I read it as burying. She might have been doing both from the sounds of that.
Erica, what's this? It's a cryogenic bod. I know what it is, stupid. What I'm asking is why is it still here with us? And why does it have the Rhodes Island insignia on it? Ryan, as one of the operators in that world. You're kidding. Who? The one from Iberia. Blue Poison. What the hell? How in the world did he manage to get one of them here? Wasn't Terra obliterated because of the Xenos war invasion from Cycle 1? How in the world did he manage to get his hands on one of the Terra citizens, let alone one of Rhodes Island's operators?
You know, we've already seen this conversation.
Wait a minute, are you saying there are more of these in Trinidad's place?
Hey, we need to leave now. Civil contamination will be hot around this area soon. So save the arguments after we're in a much better safe area. Okay?
Forgot to strike. We'll continue this conversation later. Fine. And what are you going to do with this operator? Didn't you lose contact with Trinidad's timeless stranger years ago? I did, yes, but I'll figure out what to do. You better. The sound of a door can be heard opening.
Hello, Blue.
Hello, Hello, sir.
Now that you're here, why don't you take a seat over there so we can start with the interview?
Hmm.
Oh, so is it not her narration then? Blue sits on the sofa as the person she was talking to puts a recording camera on the small table before sitting on the other side of said table. The person then pulls out a small notebook of sorts and a pen. So, mind telling us your name first?
My name is Blue, but to a lot of people, I'm usually referred to as Blue Poison.
I see, so would it be fine if I just call you Blue then?
Of course.
Great. So, Blue, where are you from exactly?
I'm from Iberia, actually. Not this world's Iberia, that is. Erica said that I came from a world called Terra, which isn't exactly the same as this world.
So you're like an alien?
I wouldn't exactly call myself an alien. I'm more like an Anura, a race of humans with frog-like parts, such as these markings around my neck.
Those are frog skin on your neck?
Blue poison frog skin, to be precise.
Interesting. So if someone were to touch those, would they also suffer the same symptoms like they would to a real blue poison dart frog?
Oh, very much indeed. Erica told me that they are quite fatal to people if touched.
I see. So that's why you wear that choker around your neck then, to make sure people don't touch them by accident.
Yeah, Erica asked me to wear them too.
Erica. You seem to be talking quite much involving Erica.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh, no, it isn't. Actually, I'm just curious. What does Erica have to play in your life exactly?
Oh, what Erica's impact is to my life here in this world. Where to start? Erica was the one who brought me to this world. Not sure how I came here exactly, but she was the one who brought me to this world in the first place. I wasn't really knowledgeable of everything around me. It was all new, all foreign to me.
So I'm guessing this Erica also taught you everything around you as well.
Hmm. You could say she was my teacher as well, and the only one I could truly rely on in this new world back then. Hey, Blue.
The floor is jigsaw's.
Admiring the fountain, are we? It's still kind of all new to me, Erica, but I'm getting used to all of these now. That's great, Blue. Come on, let's head back to your apartment. I brought some things to make for dinner at a nearby store. All right then.
Okay, hold on a second. No, it did say brought. It could have said bought, because, like, considering I mentioned the store, but whatever.
I've been living in this world Erica brought me into for quite some time now, I said aloud. During that time, I've come to understand this world is somehow not as different as the one I came from. The cultures were a bit different. There wasn't any rampant diseases like chloropathy going around. This world was unique in its own way. It is own way, but not different from our own.
In what other way is our world exactly different from yours?
So many things, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. So she said it loud because she's still talking to the whoever this person is.
Although, it was kind of just roughly the tip of the iceberg back then, at least. Erica also provided me my own place to rest. It was this small apartment just a few blocks from her place. She chose this place because it was the closest one from her home, and that it would make it easier to check up on me every once in a while. She was like a mother, to be honest. But she was caring.
As opposed to mothers that aren't caring?
Every other day, she would come to the apartment to teach me about several things I'm unfamiliar with.
Such as what?
Cultures, stories, the usual stuff to familiarize myself. She would come and make dinner for both of us, too. And the meals she makes were quite amazing, too. One night during her usual visits, she spoke to me about something entirely new. Hey, Blue. What is it? So I've been thinking. I've taught you a good bit there is around this world, and I can't exactly teach you all there is to it if we're doing this the long term. So I've come up with the idea that you should enroll in the same school I'm planning to enroll soon. And with enrollments starting soon, it's the perfect opportunity for you. School? I don't know about that, Erica. I was still a bit nervous around other people. I just don't really know. Oh, don't worry, Blue. You'll be fine. In fact, you'll fit right in with the other students. I still don't know, Erica. It won't be bad, Blue. Trust me. You'll learn a lot more things in school. I guess I could try that then. Wonderful. We'll enroll next week then. Classes won't be happening until much later on anyway, so don't worry about it. All right, Erica.
So Erica convinced you to go to the same school you met Hallie, right?
Yeah, but I didn't actually met Hallie immediately on the first day. I actually met someone else first before him.
Oh? Do tell.
Several weeks later, we enrolled on the same school together. They had these really strange clothes that they were required to wear while in that school as well. Erica called it a uniform and got me my own set to wear, which was kind of different from the ones we had back home. Felt like it was one of those Rhode Islands uniforms. Even the skirt reminded me of Emiya. Either way, I was a bit hopeful the uniform wasn't going to be bad when I first wore it.